Welcome to the Ursinus Food Forest. This multi-collaborative project involved many local partners for environmental and educational purposes. Let's take a look inside the fence.
Welcome to the Ursinus Food Forest. This is a project that was begun in 2017 as part of a senior capstone course in environmental studies. Over the past now 8 years, multiple courses and capstones have worked on developing what has become a nearly 2-acre, 640-foot long riparian or edible multifunctional riparian buffer. More than 50 students in classes and more than 200 students have participated in the planting, ongoing stewardship or maintenance, and programmatic development of the food forest.
I started out my journey at the Ursinus College Food Forest as a freshman, but I decided to join the Food Forest capstone class that year, the 2019 capstone class, for their first planting of the food forest, which is the section we're in right now. Our food forest is meant to eventually have these 7 to 10 layers of different biological, ecological habitat space. So right now we are in the process of developing our canopy species with one of our favorites, which is our pecan tree. The pecan trees are spaced out 40 feet apart across our phase 1 planting. And they are meant to be both a food-producing species that is going to create the understory that is necessary for a lot of our later successional trees to survive.
I got started at the Ursinus Food Forest when I was a freshman. I was recruited by Dr. Patrick Hurley in our first year advising cohort, and since my first semester of freshman year, I've been a steward. I'm now entering my senior year of college, and this is my 3rd year on the leadership team at the Ursinus Food Forest.
And so the Montgomery County Conservation District received an inquiry from Dr. Hurley on behalf of Ursinus College, and Dr. Hurley at that point communicated Ursinus's vision for the overall project. Due to the fact that the Pennsylvania Association of Conservation Districts had recently offered a multifunctional riparian forest buffer subgrants for conservation districts, we had an opportunity to work together in terms of developing and submitting an application to PACD. And we were very excited that a grant for the project was awarded.
During the process of the food forest's development, we were able to engage with and welcome in partnership with the Delaware Tribe of Indians, one of the 5 federally recognized displaced Lenape peoples from Montgomery County and surrounding areas. As part of efforts to steward the food forest and expand its plant diversity, we have sought to plant species that would meet or support cultural, ecological diversity of the Delaware tribe. So while students propose somewhere in the order of 29 species that include some non-natives, but mostly natives, we worked with the tribe to add Perkiomen, which is Lenape for high bush cranberry, and multifunctional, which is Lenape for tulip poplar, or in Lenape, the canoe-making tree. This means that the food forest has gone from focusing not just on producing local native foods, but also producing resources for tribal cultural practices. In this case, the intention to harvest the tulip poplars in the future to share with the tribe so that they can maintain their canoe-making practices. And as part of our efforts to reconcile with the tribe, we've worked to incorporate a guided tour that allows students and other visitors to learn about the importance of species here at the food forest to the Lenape tribe. The QR code that you see here, recently installed, means that visitors can click on the link provided by the QR code and visit a website that explains the ecosystem benefits of the species, but just as importantly, or perhaps so more importantly, learn about the Lenape words for these species and hear from Lenape speakers how to correctly pronounce those species and hear about interactions in Lenape with those species.
When I first became a steward, I had no idea what a pawpaw was. I never heard of the largest Native American fruit in my entire life. So seeing these fruits all over the food forest growing and then being able to try one was a really great experience.
We used an honorable harvest strategy where we're only harvesting at most 2/3 of the crops from the site and leave the other third for the native species in our area to enjoy.
And so in terms of the benefits to soil and water that we're anticipating from this project, the project is expected to result in improved soil infiltration capacity. The project is also expected to reduce overland runoff, and those collectively should result in reduced nitrogen and phosphorus loads, as well as sediment loads to the Perkiomen Creek, which is classified by Pennsylvania DEP as an impaired stream. And so this riparian food forest buffer project here at Ursinus College is actually the first project of its kind that we've been made aware of here in Montgomery County. And we're expecting that the lessons that have been and are continuing to be learned from this project will benefit, as it has already, a number of other similar projects in the future.
Thank you for taking a look with us at this fantastic project, the winner of the 2025 Environmental Stewardship Award.